It's too soon.
Today's word of the day is considerate. Google defines it as careful not to cause inconvenience or hurt to others. An alternate definition would be being a nice person, but don't cite me on that. We live in an era where people are becoming more and more open about what upsets them, or what's insensitive to them, or what's offensive to them, which I find is great. Like, hell yes, let's all work together to make this world a happier and safer place for the people in it. Then, you have these people who take that and literally complain that instead we've become too PC, or too politically correct. Except, here's a solid newsflash for you. Nobody gives a shit that you're upset you've lost your right to be a raging asshole. Because, that's what it is. Why can't I say Merry Christmas anymore? Why should I have to think about other people? Shouldn't everyone just celebrate Christmas? What do you mean there are other holidays? That sounds ridiculous. The base of it is you being frustrated that there are other people in this world and that everyone else doesn't think, feel, look, and believe in the same things you do. I was talking to a friend the other day and she was telling me this story about how a friend of hers came up to her and pulled at the corner of her eyes and said, "If I squint too, I'll look Asian," to my friend, who was Chinese. And when my friend got reasonably upset, it was somehow her fault for not being able to take the joke. Here's a fact apparently some of you may be unaware of. If someone tells you that they're hurt by your actions, you don't get to tell them they're wrong for how they feel. It's how they feel. Point being, it's not about you, it's about them. You don't get to whine about how they're too sensitive, because I'm fairly certain there are most definitely some things that probably upset you, too, unless you're a robot. In which case, please send me a message as I'm interested in becoming more of a cyborg and less of a human. Thanks. That aside, it should be common sense that there are certain things you can't say, whether or not someone calls you out on it. And that's not being politically correct. That's being a considerate human being. Believe me, I understand the frustration. I understand that it's difficult for you to have to think about what you're saying and how it's gonna affect the people around you. But here's a really good pro tip for you. Don't be an asshole. You're probably not that funny anyway.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.